everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maureen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my sewing plans for the month of September. So I am so excited for this because I am jumping out of my comfort zone and I'm getting into some niches and patterns that normally I wouldn't really swim into. So if you're not following the Simplicity Creative Group on Instagram, they are currently running a National Sewing Month campaign called Stitch in Time. And so naturally I have been inspired by this, and you should be too, because this is an opportunity to get into vintage patterns and just, like I said, jump out of your comfort zone and start sewing up some things. So a few of these patterns on this list will be vintage, which I'm excited and nervous about all at the same time. So let's jump into it. All right. So you guys already know that I am working on Butterick 6939, and this is kind of like an Americana theme. I started it like a few days ago, basically back in August, but this is primarily going to be something that I'm going to work on in September. So to be honest with you, living in the deep South, we don't get like cool temperatures until like January. I mean, yeah, you may have a cool day here and there in like November and December, but we don't really get like a cold snap until like January, and then it happens for a week or maybe two, and then it's gone. But either way, even though I am making this in the month of September, this is still timely and still relevant for me. So I love this already, and it's challenging me in new ways. So far, I'm still working on the shorts, but I was a little worried about how the stripes would turn out, but they're turning out really cool. I can't wait to see the finished product. I am vlogging about this, so you guys will get a full experience from cutting to all the way to the end. So be on the lookout for that. I won't say it's happening this week, but just be on the lookout for it. The next pattern is Simplicity 9088. Now, if you notice up here, it says costume, but, and that may be true, but to me, I saw flapper and I was like, Stitch in Time, 1920s, like, okay, costume, but also this is an opportunity to be a flapper. So I really like this. I am leaning towards this view because I love the fringe. Also, I had a blouse that was like this before I really started making my wardrobe, and I'm like, I'm missing this blouse. This blouse no longer fits me. It's one of those blouses that you keep in your closet hoping for like the time that you lose weight. I probably won't ever get back down to that size, but if I have this pattern, I can always reproduce the blouse that I had like this. It was so cute, y'all. And I don't think it had fringe. I actually think it had ostrich feathers on the bottom, but it was cute. It was cute regardless. So anyway, I'm glad that I picked up this pattern today. This was $2.99 at Joann's today. So you know how it is. You go in for one thing and then you mosey on over to the pattern section and you just pick up something that you had absolutely no intention of buying because it's $2.99. So anyway, I haven't quite figured out the fabric for this yet, but again, I'm leaning towards I guess this is view B. So it's got the fringe, it's a V-neck, and then this is kind of like a skirt that goes up underneath the fringe to kind of give it almost like a one piece, but it's really a two-piece feel. I did look at this instructions, and this, for it to be a costume, this is a well-made costume. This has linings and facings and all sorts of things. So if you haven't considered this yet, definitely take a look at this, if not for Stitch in Time, but possibly for Halloween. Also, if you would like to see a vlog about this make, let me know in the comments. So Simplicity 9105. Where do I begin with this? Okay, so this is like a trifecta type thing going on. One, not only have I been looking at this pattern for years, I've had it in my stash for years, and I haven't even had the chutzpah, the gumption to be like, let me make this pattern. Not only is Stitch in Time happening for National Sewing Month with Simplicity, but there is also a shirt dress contest that Serena is hosting, and I don't know if there's any prizes or anything, but I just want to participate for fun because it's finally an excuse for me to do this pattern. So I'm very excited. I've seen this pattern done so many times and done well so many times. So I hope I can do it justice. I am leaning towards this white poplin that I have. I just think that just having like a white shirt dress, you really can't go wrong. It's a classic fit. I don't know if I'm going to do any of the contrasting that you see here, even though I think it is absolutely darling. I'm like, let me just do one thing at a time. This is a pattern that I've been looking forward to. I don't know if color blocking is going to be in the game for this, but I just think it's adorable. And like I said, I hope I get to do it justice, and I'm excited to sew this. Okay, still in the vintage world, right? You guys might remember when I bought this over the summer. This is Simplicity 9818. I love a raglan sleeve. I love this girl right here. She looks like she's having the time of her life. And I love her bow tie here. So, and I love that it's short sleeve as well. So I'm definitely leaning towards, this is really view 3. There's no alphabet here, but it's view 3. Leaning towards view 3. I don't have my fabric picked out yet, but I know I want to make this. Okay, so now we're jumping into contemporary modern patterns because I'm feeling like yes, I'll be sewing some vintage pieces, hopefully, if I don't have like a breakdown of some sort from all the vintage stuff. But with sewing all the vintage stuff, I said, you know what, I have to mix in some modern things just to break it up. So this is Simplicity 3012, and it is an easy to sew pattern. That was a bit intentional since some of my patterns this month are going to be a bit challenging, and I just love view B with the little like cutouts or peekaboo like elbow action there. I think this is really cool, and I love that it's unisex. I only have one copy of this pattern, so if I'm to make one for Joe, I gotta go out and buy the other copy. But I love this pattern. So I decided that I would use this lavender sweatshirt fleece that I have from when Melanated Fabrics had their going out of business sale. I picked up some of this, and I just think, you know, something cute, something simple, something that I can wear definitely going into the fall. Like I said, we don't have really cold days, but you will, you know, you'll want to put something on your arms. And I just think that this is just really neat. So yeah. Okay, next up, this is, and I'm actually stuck between two different patterns here. So I have McCall's 8098 and then McCall's 7576. And I actually talked about both of these over the summer, and I said, oh, I'm going to make some pants out of this, blah, blah, blah. I never made the pants out of either one, but I'm still stuck on which pant to make. So let me know in the comments which one you guys think I should do. So this one has just the gathers on the side panel, and then like it's kind of like the inseam part is straight. This one has gathers going like through and through, more or less. And so the other conundrum with this was that not only did I not know which pattern I wanted to use, I didn't know what fabric. And so at this point, I have decided on some fabric that I've had in my stash for years. It's almost embarrassing how long I've had this fabric, but I'm like, you know what? You're never going to make a dress out of this. You can't think of anything else to make out of this fabric. And so just make these pants. And it's not that I'm settling. It's more like, I think I'm just like, this fabric goes with this pattern. Don't overthink it, Raven. It's kind of like one of those things. So I have 4 yards of this leopard fabric that I got from fabric.com when it was still around years ago, basically like three fall seasons ago, right? As you can tell, I've pre-washed it with plans to make something with it over and over and over again, and then it never happens. I honestly think that making either pant will really do this fabric some justice. And I think that that'll be cute for like a transitional item for fall. I have a few black tank tops like the Lola tank and some other long sleeve black shirts that I can wear with this, where this is not going to be out of the ordinary for my closet or my wardrobe. So I think this is really cute. I think I'm going to go with it. But again, something else that I'm very, very excited to make this fall, or this September, I should say. And while I have you, I do want to recognize, yes, I am facing a different way because I've got a whole lot of stuff happening on this side of the room. As you know, there is the sewing makeover that I am working on, and then there's just some projects that I'm working on as well, and so it just made more sense to face this way. So be on the lookout for the sewing makeover series to continue. I can't wait for that to be finished, because then I'll feel like my room is like zen. Until then, it's a little chaotic in here, and this is like the only space behind me that makes a little bit of sense. I know you guys understand. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're not following me already, you can follow me at Maureen on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.